She walks like she owns the room, eyes forward, chin up, cold as ice. But beneath that confidence lies chaos. Not drama, not neediness. Deeper. Every woman, no matter how untouchable she seems, has silent triggers, psychological switches she doesn't even know exist, until someone flips them. Not just anyone. A man, stoic, collected, unapologetically masculine. He doesn't beg, doesn't prove, doesn't chase. He understands, not just what she says, but what her silence hides. These aren't pickup lines. These are dark truths, the kind that make her melt when she thought she was in control. If you learn these 10 hidden weaknesses, you'll stop chasing women for good, because they'll feel drawn to you without knowing why. Craving unpredictable energy. Women say they want a stable man, but deep down, they crave contrast. Predictability, it kills attraction. Routine, it numbs her senses. She doesn't want the same emotional tone every day. She wants a spark, a jolt, a rush. The guy who's always nice, always available. He becomes invisible. She needs uncertainty, tension, emotional highs and lows. That's what keeps her thinking about you, obsessing over you. But here's the twist. Most men are too afraid to break the pattern, too scared to shake things up, so they stay safe and slowly fade from her desire. The silent power of male presence. It's not what you say, it's how you exist. A grounded man walks into the room. He doesn't speak much, but you feel him. Stoic, present, unshaken. He's not trying to impress. He's not begging for attention. He simply is. He observes. He understands. He moves with purpose. This kind of man doesn't chase. He doesn't play games. He doesn't need to speak loudly. His silence speaks louder. And that energy? It lingers. It stirs something deep. It slips into her mind, quietly, and stays. Because the loudest presence is often the quietest man in the room. The mystery of detachment. Emotional detachment drives her crazy. In the best way. A man who can walk away without flinching creates obsession. His stoic indifference ignites a fire inside her, making her feel replaceable. The moment she senses that, she can't help but fight for validation. Her ego, fragile yet demanding, craves to be chosen. She needs to feel special, wanted. But when you remain unaffected, when you don't chase her, you hold the power. Her need to be desired becomes an obsession when you show indifference. The more detached you are, the more she craves your attention. And that is where your strength lies. Power comes not from possession, but from the ability to remain untouched. The sudden withdrawal of attention after giving it fully is a subtle form of mental warfare. When you give her your undivided focus and then abruptly pull away, it creates an unsettling void. She'll replay every interaction, questioning what went wrong, why the dynamic shifted, and what she missed. This mental space you leave behind becomes a deep, consuming curiosity, an obsession. In the delicate dance of attraction, the man who knows how to withdraw his attention strategically holds more power than the one who is always available. It's the art of creating desire through absence. The power of a low, controlled voice is undeniable when it comes to attraction. Women don't merely listen to your words, they feel the weight behind them. A deep, slow, and deliberate tone cuts through the noise, bypassing her logic and striking straight to her emotions. Pauses, intensity, and a calm delivery all add to this magnetic effect. It's not about speaking louder or faster. It's about creating space and tension in your words. The subtle energy says it all. I don't need you. I choose you. This conveys confidence and self-sufficiency, making it all the more seductive without any effort. The result? She feels your presence, your intention, and your power, without you having to say much at all. Jealousy as a trigger. She might like you quietly, but the moment another woman shows interest in you, that quiet affection transforms into intense desire. Jealousy is a powerful force in human attraction, especially for women. It taps into a primal instinct, competition. Women, often unknowingly, compete for the attention of high-value men because they know their worth. When you're surrounded by options, you trigger this competitive nature. As the stakes rise, she'll fight to stand out, to become your favorite. This is why high-value men are always in demand. Their attention is a prize, and when others desire it, the game intensifies. The more options you have, the more irresistible you become. Confident disagreement. Most men fear upsetting a woman, thinking it'll lead to conflict or rejection. But here's the truth. When you confidently disagree and stand your ground, it's not about creating tension, it's about creating respect. By asserting your opinions and not simply agreeing to please, you become someone who stands for something. You're no longer just another